So what do you do if you have a dream and you don't have funds for it? Well, in my case, I will tell you how I went about it. As you know, I'm taking a course to become a vocal coach and singer in Germany, and I have to go there once a month and pay a certain sum of money on a monthly basis, but also pay for my hotel and the gasoline while driving there. It's pretty far. So, as I get some money from the state to be home with my kids until she's 3 years old, I am using that money. But then also, of course, luckily I have my husband who also has his salary. But in order to be able to actually have a healthy financial situation, I decided to launch a conversation club of English in the local town that I live, because first of all, for my long-term goal, in order to become a vocal coach, I need the money. So I use my short-term goal to make money short-term by launching this conversation club. So I'm going to do that because then, instead of getting paid once for my 1 hour of work, I will be paid 8 times, 10 times. So I'll be making much more money. And if it starts off well, then I can actually also start to offer other languages such as German, French, maybe Dutch, if people would be interested, because I do speak quite a lot of languages being Belgian. So that's kind of my thing here. It's not the thing that I want to be doing for life, like teaching languages, but it enables me to achieve my long-term goal. So I learned how to make a flyer for that, because I just realized that I'm a creative person. I'm not kidding you. I just realized that like maybe a year ago, when my friend told me, "Oh, you're so creative," I'm like, am I creative? So if you're watching this and you're having like an aha moment, then I'm really glad, because it took me that friend to realize that. So I'll be your friend and tell you you are creative, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video. So I'm gonna show you the flyer that I made, and I made this all on my own. I'm really proud of that. And I just went to the agency, the marketing agency, and they told me that actually I did a super good job having done this for the first time. He was really impressed, and I was like, yay. So we just fine-tuned it a little bit. It was like I didn't like the placement of the hour here, so we changed that. And for some reason, the smiley that I put on top here next to the purple font didn't come through, so we fixed that as well. And I'm super proud of this. We did a little celebration, me and my husband. Like my husband was so cute. He was like, "Come on, let's show my parents the flyer that you made." And yeah, they were like, "Oh, so good." So it's also important to kind of like stand still in the moments where you do something really well, and to be able to celebrate that and tell yourself, like, to pat yourself on the shoulder and go like, good job. So I'm telling you, good job, because I'm sure you did something successfully today, or you're about to do it. So that's how I go about my dream. By the way, I'm also watching Finance for Dummies videos on YouTube. I try to watch like one video per week. If I cannot do that once a week, I'm like, okay, like, be nice to yourself. If you set yourself a certain goal and you don't achieve it for some reason, be nice to yourself and just know you're gonna get back to that, okay? So I just wanted to share this with you, because this is like, if you have a certain goal and you're like, I cannot do it because, or I would like to do that, but then that but or that because, those are supposed to be kind of signals for you that you're making excuses for not achieving the life that you want. And as a life coach, I cannot have you doing that. I'm a but person myself, and I'm not talking about BUTT. I'm a but person myself. I used to make excuses all the time, and someone actually made me aware of that. The person who helped me, give birth, my doula, she said, "Oh, she's always saying but," and I was like, "Am I?" So yeah, so I wasn't born like this, I wasn't born like, oh, let's go make some money and make my dreams come true. It took me a lot of time to get to the place where I am now, but I am here now, and I can hope to inspire you to also get to that place if that's where you're hoping to get. So that's what I wanted to share with you. I wish you guys lots of success with your dreams and goals. And I'm talking silently. Another last thing, I'm talking silently because I damaged my voice, and I just watched that video of a vocal coach. I think her name is Porter, Cheryl Porter. I will attach her link to the description of the video below, but Cheryl Porter, I think, and she described the symptoms, how you can find out if you're damaging your voice, and I have symptoms. So she's recommending to go see a voice doctor, and I found one, so I'm about to call him and ask for advice. And also this weekend I'm going to Germany, so I will also speak to my teachers over there and ask them to look what I'm doing wrong, to check what I'm doing wrong. So anyway, if there's something that you want to make happen, you can do that. You just need to find a way how to do it, and it has to be a time effective way, especially if you have kids like me. It has to be time effective. And maybe one last thing, I used to see my kids as an obstacle on my way to my dreams, and that sounds ugly and bad, but it's the truth. And that's another thing that I realized as a life coach, when I was doing some therapy exercises on myself in order to get over some obstacles. I realized that I saw them as obstacles, and I also took the time to sit down and see how they are actually helping me to get to my goals. And I realized that my kids and my husband, they are my everything. They are my safety net. They are my islands of safety. I feel good with them, and if I don't hear their laughter, it sounds empty in the house. And if I wouldn't have them, I would probably also not try to I wouldn't try to use my time as effectively as I'm doing it now. When I didn't have kids, I would just work in a corporate, dream about dreams, and then not do enough about them. Now that I have kids, I know that I have to make it happen in those hours when I have babysitters or when they're at school. And I don't think that I would have that push. I would have had that push if I wouldn't have had them, So if that's something that's making you hesitant to follow your dream because you have kids, or you feel like you want to spend more time with them, or be home like 100% of the time with them, I totally respect that. I was at home for 3 years with my son, but I also reached a point where I couldn't do it anymore. I just wasn't in a good place mentally. I felt drained, out of energy. I didn't look forward to being with them anymore, and that's not good. That's not good, people. And I can't be a good mom like that. So I chose to do this because I realized it's gonna fulfill me again. I'm gonna be able to give love again better. And I just hope that they will see me create the life that I want, even though it doesn't seem possible at the first sight in the place where I live. I don't live close to all the clubs and to all the celebrities and TV stations and all the specialists. I don't live close to that, but I can go there when I need it, and I can make it happen, and I can be that individual that everyone else will go here. Plus I live close to the German border, so I can have better paying clients when I will go to Germany. Because here I don't want to suck out people, and I don't want to suck out German clients financially. Oh, that sounds so bad either. But it's just the fact that people here make a lot less money, and Germans make a lot more money. And I'm not saying they're rich, because I'm from Belgium and I know that Belgians aren't rich either. Like, life costs a lot of money there, more than here for certain things. It depends on what. Some things are more expensive here. But just like, what I'm trying to say is, even though it seems like a certain life decision will make it impossible for you to make your life goals happen, it doesn't have to be if you're just thinking out of the box and being creative and being very effective with your time and doing only what is necessary to be done. Okay? And that being said, I wish you a good day, and I love you, and thank you for following me. Bye. Ah, it's so beautiful.